What's up? And welcome back to my journey from 1100 to 1500 chess.com rapid in 100 days. We have made it to day 9, and I have a great game to show to you. This game was back and forth, but I was able to come out ahead. As far as my training today, I did drill my Stonewall opening a little bit and had a little time for tactics, but I clearly wasn't in the right mind state a lot of the day, so I didn't get to do as much as I would have liked to, but I was still able to get the win, luckily. So let's go ahead and take a look at the game here. I got the white pieces, and I'm playing against a guy named Oblo Mauve, whatever that means. And I decide here that I'm going to play the Stonewall. I believe the better move right here was I mentioned to take this, but that's not what the engine's showing me now. It likes h3, knight f3, but I play this move. Engine says the best move was to take on g6. I really didn't want to open this rook up aiming at my king over here. So I moved the queen to c2. His better move right there was to take. I'm faced in a predicament here. He's attacking this and attacking this. And the computer says this move right here was great. Putting the king in check. Gives my queen time to escape. And also the bishop here. I finally decided that I wanted to get rid of that because I didn't want to be put back in a similar predicament here. And at this point, I got a 0.1, 0.2 advantage. And he offers the queen trade. I hesitated a little bit about this. I wasn't quite sure whether it was the best move because I know after the rook takes, he comes here. So I did end up deciding to take here because I wasn't quite sure where else I would go. Played this, blocking this bishop in. I believe the computer liked it says knight f to d3. It likes knight e to f3, knight d to f3, and as of right now it says he's got a 0.7 advantage, but he does right here give me a pretty good opportunity. Forking his rooks. I believe the engine actually says the best move at this point is knight to f3 because he hasn't attacked this knight yet. I took over here on the chess.com analysis. It said I should have took over here, But I really wanted to just bring this rook out of the game over here. So I'm up 3 in material, got a 2.4 advantage from the engine. How can I blow it? I am starting to get worried. He's bringing both these knights down here. I got my king and rook, so I know it's going to get nasty. My idea here is that he takes, I take, and then it's one less knight that I got to deal with. But he doesn't take. I almost wonder, nah, it wouldn't have been a better move. I wondered maybe if this would have been a better move, because this is already, you know, somewhat protected, but this would have stuffed this up here. Either way, I move here. This was a miss. It says the better move right here is rook f to d1. I'll be forcing this knight to move. But like I said earlier, I'm looking for a trade. And I get it. My idea with this move here is that I'm trying to find ways to block off where this knight could go. My next move is probably going to be right here, and then there's really nowhere for him to go. I guess he could go back, but trying to make the least amount of spots he could land near my rooks and my king. I realized this after I did it. The better move right here was rook f to c1. This pins the knight to the king, and I could play something like this, get a free knight. But for whatever reason, I play this. And now better move right here was king d7. It says the best move right here was rook takes on d3. I considered that, but I can't remember why I didn't do it. If rook takes, yeah, I don't know why I didn't do this move. You know, I was thinking about it, but either way, I play this move. That was a good move, eyeing down my rook, and there's really nowhere on this file that I can go. Wait, so I slide over. Now he says that this was a blunder because I can still take on d3. Better move for him here was d2, but I still don't take for whatever reason. And at this point, the game's pretty much even. Now he finally pushes the pawn here. The better move would have been says bishop e3 check. the engine like this move better. That was the whole idea I was trying to get at, but I knew still that he would probably take this with check, and I didn't want to be put in that position. I'm sure not much would have came of it, but at this point right here, I know I'm having trouble with this, and this. My idea is I'd like to get his rook out of the picture, and he goes for it, and this gives me an advantage. They say that this was a miss. The better move was to start bringing my king over here. I do find that before it's too late. Cut this king off from getting over here. At this point, it says I got about a 0.7 advantage. Now I want to get this rook over here and get my king right here so that these pawns and this bishop are pretty much useless. I really shouldn't even worried about that. I'll protect this pawn for whatever reason. I say at this point his better move would have been to go to e4, I guess, to start coming over here to protect. So now he can have my pawn, and I'm going to start taking care of these pawns here. Right now it says I got about a 6.5 advantage. I realize that this pawn has a chance to get down here, so I know that there's nothing really going to prevent me from castling over here. I guess I could have, or he could have prevented me. Why I go here, I'm not quite sure. Why I go there, I'm not quite sure. Stopping him from promoting. The king really can't get over here to recapture if I do take, if he promotes. So now he decides to go back and block with the bishop. I get rid of this piece. Now he starts to move the king over. Why I played that, I'm not quite sure. And now there's nothing he can do to stop this pawn from promoting, and I'll go ahead and win the game. So it was a close game. Like I said, it definitely could have went either way, but luckily I was able to walk away with the victory, and I'm that much closer to reaching my goal of 1500. I want to thank you for tuning in, and I'd like to ask if you'd want to support the channel to go ahead and like and subscribe the video. Thanks for joining me for day 9, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 10, in which I'll recap the first 10 days and probably also go over a game. Thank you.